Hey everyone, what's up? Mercury here, and this is my new hobby. Don't mind the mess. So this is in 1 to 10 scale RC truck made by Tamiya. Please don't mind the thumping upstairs. My kids are going insane just because I want to record, most likely. So yeah, so I'm in the process of restoring this truck. It did not look this good when I got it, believe it or not. And I know it's not finished yet. This is just in primer. I will show some pictures throughout the video of what it looked like the day I got it and what I've done to it so far. And I just all of a sudden decided, I said, hey, I should be doing a series on everything I do to this truck and try and come up with maybe a name for the build series, which I haven't really thought of yet. It's really too bad I didn't think of doing this sooner, because I've done a lot of a lot of work to the box side here, which I'll show pictures. The guy had torched this to make it look like it was all beaten, bent out of shape. The hood was cut, a giant line in it, and he narrowed the front end, took maybe an inch out of it or something, I guess, to make room for those big tires. And there was a hole in the hood here, which I smoothed out with some single stage putty and a few hours of work. The box was also hacked. It was in 3 or 4 pieces when I got it. I'll also show that, and in the process of just holding it together for now, just to line everything up and mock it. And I don't know, I may leave it like that or may not leave it like that. It's hard to say. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this hobby so far. The truck was broke when I got it. I repaired the front differential. I put a pinion gear in it, which is the broken one's over there somewhere, and I'll show you pictures of it, because I did take a lot of pictures of everything. Unfortunately, I just wasn't thinking of doing a video until now. Anyways, I guess I will leave it at that. Again, it's a real shame I didn't do video for this whole thing, because I've been into powder coating. It was my first attempt, so it probably wouldn't have been too informed. But this is a copper tubing roll bar, which I powder coated black. I created a custom bar bumper for it. Oops. And that's a really small nut I'm most likely not going to find. But yeah, so I made a bumper for it and powder coated it. Yeah, I'm just thinking on the fly. I didn't really plan this. I just pulled up my phone and said, now's a good time, I'm alone, I'm going to record. Yeah, so I guess I'll just leave it at that, and I'll come back with a little update when I have some paint on this body. Okay, guys. And what's up, everyone? I'm just giving you an update. So I've sanded the primer, divided the truck into 2 different halves. Sorry about the mess in the basement. So right now this is a very first coat. It's a light coat over the primer. Very hard to see. I'm using plastic coat lacquer paint. Decided to try lacquer rather than the usual enamel I use. Apparently supposed to give a better shine. I'm waiting 10 minutes. I'm going to give this another coat, maybe 3, not too sure. I already went ahead and sprayed the inside earlier, so there might be overspray in there, but I just basically wanted to blacken it out so it wasn't gray. And yeah, so I'm going to wait a few minutes, give this one more coat, and we'll see how that looks. So we're back again. This is the second coat. It's not exactly what I would like to see yet. It looks not bad. It's hard to pick up in the camera, but she's still pretty dry looking. Again, it was another light coat. So I'm probably going to wait 10 minutes and give this one more coat. See how it comes out. So I will, I turned the flash on this time so you can see a little better. And I don't want to go to the other side first, stirring up dust and maybe knocking it over. So I'm going to come back after the third coat is on. Okay, so coat number 3. Pretty happy with the shine. Can see some imperfections there. Not sure. I think it's dirt. A little bit of dust landing in it. It's pretty dusty in the basement. It'll be pretty hard to get away with no dust in it. But I am pretty happy with the overall shine of the paint. The lacquer is supposed to shine. As you can see, it's reflecting on the flash. Pretty nice. Really got some dirt in that one area. But I am going to try clear coat, which I'm almost scared to spray over this because it did come out so nice. So here's the first coat of clear. I am not impressed. I had a nicer shine with the can itself. Clear coat number 2. She's looking a lot better. I laid it on. You can see that dirt was there to start with in the original one. I laid her on pretty thick, like to the point where I was pretty sure it was going to run. I said it's either going to look good and shiny or she's going to run right off the side of it. So it did come out okay. First coat on the cab, same process. Light coat of black. I'm going to give it 3 coats of black lacquer. I'm probably going to skip right to the clear coat to avoid just putting the same thing on. So basically I'm going to let this flash, give it one more coat, let it flash, give it a third, and then I'm going to move on to the clear coat. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. 3 coats of clear, 3 coats of black. This is a couple days later, so there's some fingerprints and dust on it. I was putting it back together and putting everything in place, but this is basically it. Came out pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Definitely looks a lot better than it did when I got it. All I got left now is to put the windows back in, the bumpers on, and be ready to actually get this outside and use it and start enjoying crawling or whatever it is we plan to do. Anyways, I'll take some videos of that and show you guys how it performs outside and how it looks out in the in a scale environment. Alright guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. It was a pretty poorly done video, and I apologize for that. And like I said, everything was unplanned, and I didn't have any script or think out how I was going to do it. But anyways, so I'll edit it the best I can, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright.